2-minute warning.
Dave Gettelman and Mike Smith. This is going to be a long off season. Welcome back. This is Marco, co-host of the Bleedbigblue podcast. If you are new here, we are a live stream dedicated New York Giants podcast that puts out weekly videos on YouTube, and we do a 2-hour special on Wednesday night. So feel free to subscribe and join in on the fun. Rumors have the Giants close to a deal with David Gettelman. That name should be familiar to most Giants fans. Gettleman spent the majority of his career with the Giants from 1998 to 2011, mainly as the pro personnel director, directly under Jerry Reese. In 2013, he left for a GM position with the Carolina Panthers. That Panthers job was going to be a difficult one, as they had an unmanaged cap, veteran stars who needed their contracts to be reworked, and shaky ownership. Gettleman did a pretty good job of reworking that team and eventually getting them to the Super Bowl. He was able to unload some big contracts, trading John Beeson to the Giants. See how that works out? But during his time there, he rubbed people the wrong way. Veterans like Steve Smith had harsh words for him, and some even called him a snake, and was eventually fired in a rush type of move. His time with the Giants is difficult to read as he was under Jerry Reese. There were some good drafts in there, and there were definitely some poor ones. It's hard to pinpoint on which players he evaluated and thought were going to be a good fit for the Giants. Now, if Gettleman is hired, it is rumored that he wants to bring in Falcons' former coach Mike Smith along with him. Smith is a hard-nosed defensive coach who had some pretty solid teams with the Atlanta Falcons. His overall record is 66-46, and he's 1-4 in the playoffs. But he was eventually let go after a few underperforming years with the Atlanta Falcons and overall bad playoff performances. Personally, I hope the Giants don't go in this direction. I think these moves lack creativity. It feels like a recycled poor man's version of Jerry Reese and Tom Coughlin. I would have rather sticked with Jerry Reese and Tom Coughlin than to have these guys here. I hope there's a change in philosophy and the Giants look for a more radical approach to fixing this team. There are other good candidates out there, and I would love to see them bring them in for an interview. I think it would be wise for John Mara to look in the coaching ranks for a guy who has run a program for a long period of time successfully. I think that's our best bet to restore some Giants pride. But let me know what you think. In the comment section below, let me know. Do you have any candidates in mind? Is there anyone you thought that the Giants would bring in already? Or who you think would be a good fit for New York going forward? Alright, now to the outro. Please, like I said before, if you haven't done so, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Like this video, share it, and I'll talk to you later on in the week. Peace.